Welcome to the Hungar Show. It is me, Hungar, obviously. If it wasn't me, Hungar, I wouldn't be calling it the Hungar Show now, would I? So not a lot going on today. Friday, there will be no show. I have a doctor's appointment at 11:45, so I doubt it's only going to take 15 minutes for my doctor's appointment. So I won't be doing the show, obviously, because I'm not going to do a show from the doctor's office. That would just be ridiculous. Not a lot going on with me. I'm just chilling. Monday was a rough day for me. I was up all night Sunday with real bad leg cramps. That's why I didn't do the show. And it seems like it's about time to go get some electrolytes hooked up through an IV. Because that happens to me about every month or so. I gotta go get topped off with fluids. You know how it is. So, I ain't got nothing going on. I have nothing to talk about. But it is Wednesday. And I do a show on Wednesday. So I sent out my, invites to people, but nobody's come on. So you might just be stuck with me today. And if that's so, I'm sorry. Because I'm not that entertaining today. So, yeah. Played Palladium Saturday. A lot of fun. And played Warhammer Fantasy Role-Playing Sunday. And I had a lot of fun. And look, it's a Shadwell.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Nothing. No show on Friday.
Okay.
Doctor's appointment.
Okay. Well, we can always do a late one.
Well, my doctor's appointment's at 11:45. That's the only time they could get me in. So it might be a
nice one, Doodle.
Huh?
I said nice one, Doodle. He said, "Tell stupid doctor to shut up, or Hungar smash."
Nice. Yeah, I forgot to put my chat up like dumbass.
Well, how's everybody out there doing today?
Tired.
Yeah. I got a little of that going on, but it is absolutely beautiful. We're into the 70 degrees. Everything's blooming and all pretty and what have you. I got every color of the rainbow out here.
Well, we know how much you love the rainbow.
Yeah, only the 7-colored one though.
Man, it don't know what to do down here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna rain Saturday and be back down to the 40s.
Well, the other day it was 80 degrees.
Nice.
And this morning it was 34. It's like
it's nice to be able to actually have the doors open, and fresh air coming in, and not have to worry about the freaking heater coming on if the slightest little temperature decrease. But I know in a month or two or less, we'll have that AC cranked up because it'll be 100 degrees. Excuse the siren.
I keep my house at 68 year round. Yeah, now you muted yourself or something. Can't hear you.
It's 68 or 69 during the winter, but during the summer we have to wait until it's like 80 or 90, or the electric bill will be higher than the mortgage.
Ugh,
Because Newsom is a freaking scumbag.
we all know that.
Oh yeah. And we just got solar panels on our house, so we'll see if that makes a difference in the bill. But
You know, my buddy in Florida, he has solar panels and he swears by them.
yeah, well, during the winter we're paying double still for some reason, and we'll see.
I'm gonna
So,
go
how
get
was your game
gas.
Sunday?
It was great. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water.
All righty then. My game Sunday was really good. The players found out some stuff. I'm going to be starting to do a recap of the game, but I'm going to be doing it as if I was the captain of the ship that they're on, sort of a captain's log. See how that works out. See if people enjoy that. I don't know if I'm going to do a weird accent or anything like that. I don't really have a voice for that character, but maybe this will be a place to develop it through his journal. Even though some weird stuff happened to him, and how he would write that down if he would, you know, sugarcoat it or that sort of thing, or just out and out lie about what really happened. But I'm looking forward to that. I even got a special little notebook, thanks to a friend of ours from Ireland. He found these really cool, uh, like captains, old looking journal, leather bound notebooks. It's a little overproduced with a bunch of doodads and whatnot, but it's got a cool little
Your
feather
taste
pen,
is overproduced.
and a feather bookmark, and all kinds of things hanging off it. But it draws you into the spirit of the idea of writing. I think when you have something like that. Speaking of writing, how's your writing going?
It's going
Yeah, how many pages you got?
to,
That's better than zero, and it's a
yeah.
start.
Well, with the doctor's appointment, like Monday, all I did was I was in bed all day. I stayed in bed all day on Monday. Um,
Yeah, I
yesterday,
could use a couple of those days. Spring bang.
yesterday I slept a lot. This morning I woke up at 6. I was at the grocery store at 8 a.m. when they woke up. $200 later, but needs to be done if I want to eat. And of course, my insurance changed over, so my new medical or my new prescription insurance don't kick in until the first. And I had to pick up 2 freaking prescriptions today, cost me $26.
You say $200. Is that a week? Every 2 weeks? What is that?
$200 on grocery about every week.
A month?
No, it's like about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
That's kind of expensive. We go.
I go to a discount store too, man.
Yeah, same
But
here.
some
And
things
we
you
go.
can't
We
get at
go.
the discount store. So, it's $130 at the discount store and then $70 at the regular grocery store because some things you can't get.
We used to do that, but then we just honestly we go to a Walmart grocery store.
I don't go to Walmart.
Yeah, we save a bundle for the four of us. And mind you, I got two freaking hungry, starving teenagers. It's about 250 every 2 weeks.
I got a 6'3", 260 pound, 21-year-old stepson. who can eat up. He's like Amos Moses, eat his weight in groceries.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the grocery prices, a year ago I could buy groceries for a week or so for $100. But and then I have to buy a lot of meat's expensive, and I have to buy a lot of meat because that's my main diet.
Same here. What's up, Justin? How's your
Hey,
brother?
he's doing okay. They just got him in observation for a while because
What's wrong with your brother?
he had a brain aneurysm
Oh, it was an aneurysm.
or something like that. I don't know. They had to put a tube up his wang to his head to drain blood out.
See, they put tubes up
It
the
it,
weirdest area because,
it, it was that or going through his arm or cut a part of his head off, but he's too fat to go in through the arm. So
like, when I
yeah,
was having a blockage issue in my
Connell
intestines,
is skinny.
they had to shove a tube up my nose into my stomach,
Yeah,
and that's the worst thing I've ever had happen to me.
Oh, I can only imagine that shit. I don't know how they. It's miraculous how they can feed these tubes through the human body and not like rip something. You know.
Well,
well,
when I
they
get
do
a
all the
heart
time.
cath, they do a heart cath on me about every 6 months or so, and they go through my groinal area, through the carotid.
Yeah, I was telling my brother that he should have opted for the skull cutting. It would have
Flip
been
top head.
it would have been less indignant.
Yeah, my old man had the same thing happen, but he had it through the skull,
Yeah.
and he went on to I want to say live another 20 years. Uh, so that was back in the 70s, 80s, probably the 70s.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
I guarantee you they've learned a bunch since then.
Hmm.
no
Hmm.
show on Friday, Jess Dorito.
Why not?
I have doctor's appointment at 11:45.
Are they going to put a tube up your wang?
No, no, they are not.
Sorry to say, right?
No, happy to say. And then in a couple of weeks, I've got to go get an ultrasound on my kidneys.
Mm,
And then I have a kidney doctor appointment, specialist
I like
appointment
to eat. Yeah.
in April, which, yay, I can't wait for that. All
I'm
they're going to do is
actually
tell
looking
me, hey,
forward to
your
it.
kidneys don't work right. And I'm going to be like, no shit, they don't work right. I know I got to go to a specialist for something they can't do anything about.
In case things change radically, you'll want to know about that.
Even if things change radically, it's not going to affect me at all. Because I am not going to do dialysis.
Hmm.
I was talking to somebody the other day. His dad was doing dialysis 4 times a week, 8 hours a day. That's a
Oh,
full-time fucking job.
You
And
can
the
take
days
up.
and the days that you're not doing dialysis, your body is not working right because you just got dialysis done. The juice is not worth the squeeze, baby.
Mm,
And you
yeah.
know what? If my kiddies do decide to go out on me, I will do my freaking live stream up until the last fucking day. I'll be high as a kite on drugs.
And all kinds of yellow.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with your TV screen. Do not adjust the dials.
do not
Uh,
adjust.
Woo! This is
Hungar,
the outer limits.
they had me on this one medication once, and it made my pee turn orange,
Oh yeah.
Hey,
and it was
better than
crazy.
red.
Yeah.
Well, I
The
know
orange is
my
red
doctor's
in the pea,
appointment
by the way.
tomorrow, so I'm having steak and asparagus tonight because they're going to want a urine sample.
Yeah.
And
If
they
you
just
want to
have you
fuck with
pee in
the
this freaking paper cup. They ain't even got a lid on it. So you're going to get a whole freaking cup full of asparagus pee.
That's going to throw off the tests just a little bit. But yeah, you were talking about food prices going up. I can guarantee they've gone up at least 40% for me.
I want to show you something.
40%. I can literally quote 100% price increases on a dozen items or more.
I can guarantee they've gone up at least 40% for me because these used to be 60 cents a bottle and now they're $1. It's the primary staple of my food.
Just my dog, I feed him these bar S hot dogs. They used to be 88 cents a pack for 8 hot dogs. You know, not bottom of the line like FUD brand, whatever that is, FUD. You know, food. I don't know, but you know, bar S. It's a relatively decent brand. $1.68 or $1.88, and that's just what I feed the dog. What the hell is that? I cannot see it.
Coffee crisp.
33 cents.
33 cents. That's impressive.
Wow.
I bought the fucking box.
Smart man. Smart man.
24 coffee crisps.
Yeah.
Nice.
I gotta get me a coffee crisp. Trust me, Shadow, you want to find yourself a coffee crisp.
Yeah. I don't know. Is there actual coffee in it?
A little bit.
Caffeine?
Probably.
Yeah, I can't do either.
There's caffeine in chocolate, so.
Caffeine is in chocolate.
I've cut down considerably my chocolate as I reminisce over the freaking brownie freaking cream pie I had last night.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
I got 20.
What's up, TCG?
24 coffee crisps for under $8.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
And I'm thinking about going back to the store and buying another box.
I would literally buy them all if I liked something that much and it was that cheap.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I get me some coffee crisps all the time, man. It's
33
wafer. It's like a wafer. You know those wafer things you get. I don't know. And it's very thin.
Yeah.
It's very thin. It's like the crosshatch, like.
Yeah.
And then it's like this coffee paste stuff.
Coffee cream.
Yeah. But it's kind of dry, kind of like it's mixed with caramel almost, but it's maybe not. I don't know. And then there's another wafer, then more of this paste, and then wafer paste, and it's like 8 of them in there.
You know what whatchamacallit, right?
Oh fuck! I love those things.
It's like a better whatchamacallit.
That's pretty hard to imagine.
Yeah.
I'll buy like the large one, you know, like the king size.
Yeah.
And damned if I can't, you know, spread it out between 2 sittings. It's like, fuck it. I'm halfway in. I'm going deep.
These are better coffee. These are better than a whatchamacallit.
Do you guys remember a thing called Flaky Flicks?
Flakies?
Flaky Flicks.
Flicks?
It was it was like a wafer, but like shaped kind of like a Twix. Okay? But imagine that wafer covered in chocolate and then covered in cornflakes.
No.
It was made by Mother's Cookies. Then they make a lot of other stuff, but you can't find them in anything but like the high-end stores, if at all. They used to have this variety pack of like 6 different kind of cookies, and there would be like a little mini row of 6 to 8 of each. Oh my God. I would literally commit some crimes to get any of those products these days. I haven't seen them in probably 20 plus years. So many great things just went bye. I thought they had taken Steakums off the market. I know, Hungar, you know what those are, right?
Steakums. Yeah, I saw some today. I almost bought.
For about 2 months, I could not find them in my local grocery stores, and I went to 2 different stores looking for them.
Well,
and it turns out they just moved them. They were always right next to like the Hot Pockets and stuff like that, and they just moved them. And when I found them, it was just by a miracle, if you will, because the box was like totally covered with like frost in the freezer section, and I could barely read it through the frost. I'm like, what the hell? You know, because I looked them up. I'll look things up online to see if they still make them. Marie Callender's made this cheddar bacon chicken pot pie that was just fucking unbelievable.
Well, cheese, bacon, and chicken, you can't go wrong.
Right, but it was a pot pie as opposed to like the usual cream sauce chicken pot pies. And we haven't been able to find those for
I had a biscuits and gravy pot pie once.
Oh,
that doesn't sound bad.
I'm not a huge fan of the pot pie. I don't like the crust.
Trust me, if you got a hold of one of these, you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, this is the shit!" Like you could actually see the bacon. It wasn't just like little tiny micro particles.
Yeah,
And
it wasn't bacon
and
salt.
they're still on the market somewhere because you look them up and they're still available here, available there.
Yeah.
And sure as shit, you go into any of those stores and it's not a thing.
I paid $10 for a frozen pizza today.
Oh, that's disgusting.
No,
That's
you get one delivered for that price.
dude, I'm telling you. They were buy one get one free, so they were $5.
Yeah,
it's like Crazy Mike's or something like that. And I got a pepperoni and I got a combination. And I'm telling you, you know how you get frozen pizza that has like 3 little pieces of pepperoni on it? This thing was like an extra freaking pepperoni pizza. You didn't get a bite of and it was uncured pepperoni and it had a nice crust and the cheese was, everything was good. It was better than like a hot and ready Little Caesars, man.
Those aren't bad. A lot of people
I love Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah.
Our favorite though right now is Domino's thin crust. I don't know why they got to cut it in like squares, even though it's a round pizza. I freaking hate that. You know,
you can ask them not to.
And just because we're all trying to cut down on the bread, and it's actually.
Okay, so do you know about Canadian No Name, the No Name brand? Okay, it's a thing up here, right? So it's basically all the products you want, but it has a pure yellow label with just black writing.
Like back in the day, it was called generic. When generic was first a thing, and our shopping cart was nothing but yellow and white and black.
GPC, baby.
Yeah, something like that. But no Name has like every fucking thing from luxury products to nothing. I was just gonna look it up because they have a chicken. What's the chicken parmesan or whatever?
Parmesan? Oh, okay.
With the stuffed chicken.
Oh, right? We love those things here.
You can get, and it's like real fucking chicken too.
Like cordon bleu stuff.
Yeah,
and cheese.
Oh, they got the ham and cheese. They got the butter garlic, and then they got like cheese and pepperoni or something like that. And then there's like a broccoli one too.
Yeah, I don't do broccoli.
It's pretty good, like for what you get. And it's like a box with 4 of them.
Yeah, we got a thing like that here at Sam's Club.
Yeah,
and, I got to buy 2 of them, just for one meal. But you know,
no, these are like you can eat one and.
Maybe no, it's because of the number of people. Because of the number of people.
Okay.
But those things are freaking awesome.
Well, I just opened up No Name on Google to see if I can find it, and somebody shopped a ball gag.
Did you shop a ball gag, No Name?
No, I'm gonna pull up the picture right now.
Now I want orange chicken really, really bad.
This is definitely a shop, right? This is not like an actual product.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but this is what their stuff looks like, right?
So fucking degenerate.
Yeah, it's like
that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
degenerate.
Yeah, it's degenerate, but you know,
it's still hilarious. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I can't find them, but yeah, no, you get everything from these fuckers. President's Choice.
Yeah, I went into I think it was like Albertsons or something like that, one of the higher end grocery stores, and I was just amazed at how completely devoid of any no name generic products there are. I'm like, who the fuck can afford to shop here these days? And do they not understand, that there's like no difference, and sometimes generic products are actually better because
These products here are always better than
the name
the
brand.
name brands. They're always healthier products, and they're always cheaper. Uh, it's absurd how Loblaws does this.
People, I mean, literally, because we go by the name grocery stores, we don't go in them, but I'm blown away when I think about the price difference. What it
Well,
would have to be. We're just throwing away.
that's
You
the thing. Loblaws, the grocery store that has this stuff, because it's their brand label, no name.
know,
They carry brand names as well, right? Like you'll see their stuff and then the brand name stuff right next to it. So it's absurd.
I know part of it is people don't want to be perceived as poor, but when you're
Yeah,
rolling into your home with your groceries, nobody cares. If your neighbors
yeah,
see you, they don't care. It's a matter of, is your lawn, you know, done? Is it
yeah.
is it
I don't
trimmed?
give a fuck if people perceive me as poor or not. If I'm saving a buck, I'm saving a buck.
Well,
Well, no,
I
but there are
literally,
people like that.
I literally shop at United Grocery Outlet. It is
yeah,
the discount groceries.
Yeah,
And
we don't have
some
anything
things
down
you gotta what some things you buy and you gotta put them in the freezer right away, and because they're like 2 days until they're expired. But I do not give a shit
yeah,
because groceries are expensive, and I'm trying to save a buck.
Yeah,
yeah. But that's the thing with no name is that a lot of the times the product is actually better than the branded one. So
yeah.
like,
Perfect example. We buy Kraft mac. We buy mac and cheese, but we don't buy Kraft because it's like a buck and a half more for the
yeah,
same, like the one that has the squeezy cheese, not the powder. And
Yeah.
mind you,
yeah,
the boys like the powdered kind as well because I'll just whip that up as a snack every once in a while.
Yeah, I
But
went to the store the other day and they had the Kraft mac and cheese with the powder, the 4 pack
yeah.
for $2 at the grocery outlet. So I
that's
bought
good.
three of them.
That's a
Oh,
good price.
we get the 12 pack for $5 or whatever, $10, whatever it
But
is.
right next to Kraft is the generic. The generic's a buck
Oh,
70, and the name brand is like $3. And I'm like, who the fuck buys that? Seeing that right there, how can it be different? How can it
I
be
don't know.
worse?
I
oh,
buy a lot of hamburger.
that's one thing I'll say. That the fucking no name craft dinner, the KD, you don't fucking touch that stuff. That stuff's nasty.
We eat a hamburger helper because it tastes good
But
and it's easy.
yeah,
And I like shit that tastes good and is easy, right?
and if you take time to cut
You
out some
touching
onion
that
and
one?
put it in there,
Yeah. So
yeah,
you know, when I go buy a hamburger helper, you know, they've got the store brand right next to it. And I'm buying the store brand because it's just as good and it's $1 cheaper.
I like me some beef stroganoff, man.
I haven't had that since I was 18 years old.
Yeah,
I bought the lasagna hamburger helper and the uh freaking beef casserole hamburger helper.
yeah.
And if I'm craving good mac and cheese, I just make mac and cheese, like from fresh. But sometimes, like the other night, I wanted something simple, so I cooked some mac and cheese and some bratwurst.
I make mac and cheese every time I make smoked sausage as well.
I
Uh,
cut the bratwurst up and put them in the mac and cheese.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We we
one of
we
the worst
uh
favorite
we,
meals.
we put bacon on the top. Like we make the whole thing, and then we put a layer of bacon on top, so the fat soaks into the
Grill bacon or Canadian bacon?
sliced bacon, normal standard bacon. But you could do Canadian bacon too. I don't know. It would be different though. I don't know why you would want the
Now the other night I
cornstarch
cooked.
flavor.
Last night I cooked venison. I cooked rice in my rice cooker, and I cooked up some venison and a little pork fat, and I dredged the venison in flour before I cook it. So that way I could just add some bone broth to it and turn that into a gravy after that cooks up nice. And simmer it in that gravy and had that with rice.
Mhm.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
And then I cut up some green apples and made a brown sugar caramel with a little bit of bourbon.
Yeah.
And we had
Yeah,
that over vanilla ice cream.
ooh. Yeah. I'll buy the apple pie filling, and then just throw some cinnamon on it and scalloped apples. Boom, done.
I just do it myself. It's easier and
I ain't
tastes
got time.
better.
I ain't got time for
Yeah.
that.
It takes 5 minutes, man.
I 5 minutes. Yeah, it's going to take me less than that to eat the meal. So yeah, I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah. And that's chicken, not bread.
I
Yeah,
can see that. Those are
yeah. Those are identical to what I get from our local Sam's Club. But every time I go in there, I say I'm just going in for one thing, and next thing
Yeah.
I know, there's like $200 worth of freaking shit that won't fit in my freezer.
that looks delicious. I want that in my
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah.
Sam's
A-
Club or
And
Costco.
yeah. And there's no bread in that, right? Like there's like the outer is like slightly got the crumbs on it, but it's
Yep. Yep.
chicken all the way through.
I bought
Chicken.
some nori today because I want to make rice balls, the Japanese rice balls with the tuna mayo in the middle of them.
Yeah.
But I gotta go to a different store. We have a Asian market not that
Oh
far
yeah.
away, and I want to get some pickled plum
Oh yeah, that's good.
because
Gotta
I
get
want
some
to
of
make some rice balls. I mean, I've got everything I need at the house. I've got vinegar, I got tuna, I got Kewpie mayo.
now.
Reminds me, I need to make tuna salad.
We were talking about crafting earlier. They sell the powder. You know how you get Parmesan cheese?
Yeah.
The plastic. They sell the craft dinner powder in those containers.
Now
Really?
I've seen online
Hmm.
because I watch a lot of cooking shit because being chef for years, I'm into that shit. People saying the best steak they've ever had was just coated in the powdered cheese and then grilled.
Mm, yeah.
That doesn't sound bad.
I got to try that.
Yeah, yeah. But don't buy it from the get the container. Like I said, don't get
I'm
the.
pretty sure I have not had a steak during the current administration. It's just been too expensive. It's
I've
like,
got a T-bone
Oh,
in the
that's in
fridge.
California, man.
I've got a T-bone in the fridge.
well, I only buy filet mignon, and when you can find it,
So you don't like steak?
no, well, it's not that I don't like it. It's hard for me to digest, for whatever reason, and
Man,
uh,
being 80,000 years old, it sucks. You can't digest steak.
well, I can
I
digest a
guess
filet
I guess they
mignon.
hadn't invented cows yet when you were around. So
Filet's not steak. Filet's freaking backstrap. That's beef
yeah,
backstrap. There's no fat.
you need the fat. That's how you
If
get the
they ain't
flavor. That's
fat and a bone in it, then it's not steak.
yeah.
I don't know.
I personally like the eye, but
That's like calling
ribeye.
prime rib steak. Prime rib's not steak. It's good, and filet mignon is good.
Yeah.
What you
You had to go
see,
and mention
I worked.
freaking
I
prime
worked at a
rib.
place. I worked at a
Oh,
place as a chef that cooked a lot of
rib.
steaks. We made
Yeah,
a lot of steaks. It was a higher end restaurant, right? And motherfuckers would come in and order the filet well done. And I'd be like, why?
Fuck, I haven't had a prime rib in like 15 years.
Why order a well done filet? Why order any steak well done? I mean,
now you
I
know what
cook it
I
for them.
like
I cook
is
it for them if they want it because they're the ones who paying for it and they eating it.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's just fucking raw.
Now what I like is you get the T-bone steak or the ribeye, one or the other. You get your nice barbecue sauce and fuck that potato, fuck that salad, fuck that coleslaw. I want a side of wings.
You want turf and turf.
Turf and turf. Well, yeah, turf and turf.
You're going double bubble.
Yeah, and if we're doing appetizers, it's got to be calamari.
Shrimp cocktail. So you get surf, turf, and
It's called
turf.
air, land, and sea.
The air, land, and sea. That's right. Dude, I'm going to go to McDonald's. I'm going to get a McDouble. I'm going to get quarter pounder. I'm going to get a crispy chicken sandwich, and I'm going to get fish fillet. I'm going to put those bitches together and have an air, land, and sea burger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't do McDonald's.
Me neither. I'm just saying that would be cool.
Yeah. I want it on the menu. And not the secret one either. I want it on the actual fucking menu.
Well, Shadow, you don't need to do McDonald's. You live in California.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if In-N-Out had that.
And then that's a Christian company.
Oh yeah, I've got a photograph of someone took a picture of the cups that they serve your drinks in. On the bottom, there's a secret message.
No, on every piece of packaging and on the walls in the fucking stores, they have Bible verses.
Well, I'm pretty sure the picture I took, I think it says either "Let's go, Brandon" or something more derogatory. But I got to snap the photo.
But they also have Bible verses on all their wrappings and cups.
I don't recall ever seeing that, but I will look next time I'm there.
Probably gay ones. Like, God loves you and not.
I got a story to tell you later, Justin, about.
No, they have shit like Revelations and shit.
That would be epic. Oh man.
Yeah. When the land parts and the sea rises.
Or something from Leviticus. That would be interesting.
The two-headed calf shall wander, and
what the fuck are you talking about? What Bible is that?
I don't know. Just picking up the most bizarre fucking shit that you hear.
Fair.
You know what I mean? You get like some quote like that, and it's like, enjoy your fries.
Your insides are going to hell, but you might be okay. So anybody got any gaming going on this week? I had a pretty good game last night, but like one of our star players is like not real happy and probably leaving, and I'm like,
what the fuck's going on?
It's just a game I'm in. One of the players is just not happy for various reasons. I'm not going to go into it, but if he ever catches the show, I will miss him every gaming session.
Watch this, guys.
What is it, Goblin Champion? Goblin Lord? I'm ready.
Download this fucking thing. I think Jeff.
I am no goblin, you pest, nor will I be slain like one. You may have taken out the army the Demon Lord gave me, but now you die, for you face the wrath of an ogre! Holy, I hit the jackpot! These goblins are getting bigger every year!
Yep, he's got that goblin stink. I'm glad I'm out of vomit.
I'm an ogre, I'm not a goblin! You insolent curs! I'll kill you!
Never seen a talking goblin before. I learned something new today.
I believe you're not a goblin, Mr. Ogre.
What? I don't need your pity! You're at the top of my shit list, priest!
Oh, okay, no! I was being nice, you fucking goblin! Go fuck!
What is it, Goblin Champ?
I was being nice, you fucking goblin.
That was pretty good.
Goblin Slayer Abridged is the funniest shit ever.
That makes me actually want to break out my my Big Eyes Small Mouth RPG.
How is that game?
I don't know. Never played it.
Have you read through it?
Oh yeah. When I first got it, I got the box set that's got all the different genres, as well as the core book. But I think it's like third edition. It looks playable. especially I like those games that are designed for not experts.
Yeah.
A lot of
Rule
times
number one.
assume that your players never played before. Don't dumb it down to
Asshole levels, but
retard levels. But don't be afraid to.
I was trying not to go hard R on it, bro.
Well, I don't have problems with saying that word, and if people have problems with hearing that word, they might be retarded.
Hi, Raven. How you doing?
Yeah, retards are usually retarded. Hey, Raven.
What's
I
up?
really want to say we were just speaking about you, but we weren't.
But I've got a game Friday with Bo, and then of course I've got my game Sunday. What about you guys?
I should be there Sunday.
I
Good.
got my game
You read
with
the
my
recap.
brother on Sunday, and I
No.
know next week I think I'm going to be playing Cody's Palladium game. I think we're doing that next week.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know.
Now on Bear's game the other day, it was great because we were being captured. We were captured by a bunch of Amazons. So we broke into their temple while they were doing a religious ceremony, and I yelled out to speak to the man in charge.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been craving a contemporary game, a modern game. I'm probably going to pick up Victor's Kickstarter if I haven't missed it. As a matter of fact, I should go take care of that today.
I think it's just a PDF. No, you have to
No. It's going to be POD
print on
or
demand.
something like that because there's hardback editions and all kinds of.
Yeah, I got it. I picked it up
Okay.
just to support Victor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when Bear's game comes out, maybe we should run a thing here on the channel. One of you guys can game
I've
master.
got a copy of it coming.
Ditto. Although I'd rather be in an official, but if you don't mind one of us butchering his game, sure.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to run some games, and we'll probably be on the pool list. But
I don't know. I think he said something like he didn't think I'd be, a good fit. Whatever. Just go back and watch me playing with Rick. I can handle any freaking level. It's just a matter of what the general consensus is. I'm in a lot of different games. I had a play test Sunday, and it all depends on what we're trying to achieve. That social contract thing needs to be pretty well stated at the beginning before you bring people in. Do your interviews or whatever.
I bring the chaos.
Pardon?
I bring chaos. That's what I bring to the game.
You are so non-chaotic, it's not funny.
I don't know. I like it. I said
You're
I
jovial.
think with everybody, we all find a way to fit in, and I hate to say be ourselves, but be ourselves, because we all have many facets, and with the right group,
being yourself is all that you can be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can pretend to be someone else, but it's still you.
Right. No matter what, no matter how hard
you're
you
the
try.
one thinking of it.
Right. Exactly.
But
even when you're playing a not your race, not your sex, things like that, it's still you. If you were in that position, it's better to lean into it than lean out of it, because if you try to play something so completely out of your wheelhouse, you're going to fail. And if you lean into your strengths, you'll have an easier time of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know, but I mentioned it because it is more of a modern, like superheroes, but it's more modern than fantasy, right? So,
Oh yeah.
and
I'm,
where the
I'm,
fuck did Hungar go?
I don't know. My longest campaign is actually a superhero game. It's
Mhm.
been going 25 years. It's been a superhero game uh, since its inception, but it's not it's not Earth, so I don't have a lot of those things going on. There's no spandex, except for a couple of people out of the group of like 10. Everybody else is in like
You're
body
still playing
armor.
that?
Technically, yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to get a couple of the guys to start doing online stuff because it's the only way we can, hang out. One's in Vegas, one's, Southern California, a couple hundred miles away, that sort of thing. And uh, superhero games have just a lot to offer if you don't go at it. Heroes is a perfect example. That show was the first couple of years was incredible, so well written, just the attention to detail, and there were no freaking capes and spandex. In maybe the little Asian guy, I think he might have wore a super suit at one point, just because he was a big nerd, but otherwise it was about people and in weird situations. And some of those shows are the best for trying to think of it as a game. you know
Yeah.
you can really get into it. You don't have to use the funny accents. You don't have to play anything outside of your wheelhouse by much. Some of the best superhero games actually, Villains and Vigilantes, the first character you ever make in that game is literally you, and the group like sort of votes on what they think your stats are. So you don't like, well, I've got an 18 charisma. Bullshit, dude. That kind of thing.
I've got a 3 charisma, motherfucker.
And you literally play yourself as your first character, and then when you die or get bored, you can make somebody else up. But it was a lot of fun doing that. For the first time, I was like, wow, this is actually really easy. I don't have to
Guys,
think outside of anything. It's just, what would I do? Okay, what would I say? Literally that simple. And go ahead.
um, I am on my hotspot from my phone. My
So,
internet went down.
so call it for the day because you don't want to get a bill of $500.
Pretty much.
All right,
Okay.
man.
Sorry about that, guys.
No
No,
worries.
it's okay.
Hey, the
Thanks
short
for
time with
coming
Hungar is
on.
better than no time with Hungar.
Mhm.
Right,
Thanks
guys?
for coming on. Like, subscribe, share. If when I get home from the doctor on Friday, I will send you guys a message to see if you want to do a show.
Okay.
Mhm.
Peace,
Ju-
love, and chicken
just,
grease, everybody.
Send me a phone call, not a text or anything, just in case.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I call you.
Okay.
appreciate it.
All right.
Everybody out
Taco
there,
Bell.
have a great week. It's spring. It's gorgeous. Go out and get
It
some
snowed
fresh air.
yesterday for me, so
It's Canadian spring for Justin.
Still, go out and get some sunlight, some fresh air. You'll feel a whole lot better. It's a
All right,
promise.
everybody. Be good.
Happy trails.
the sun.